Ah, 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 hello. Let's go. Actually, wait, hold on. I think I could make. Just a sec. Oops. Let me do something real quick. Let me turn this on. Did this work? Okay. Put it back on. Hello. Hello. Do you see my mouth moving? Hello. It's kind of working. Yeah. Oh shit. What did I go? Fuck. So this is a pro. What in the? I've popped a baby live on stream. That's crazy. Sorry, you had to see that. Yeah. Well, I wanted to test this out because I did set up a whole room. Don't worry about me crying emote, but wow, look at how many seats there are. This is a little room I set up so people could, join in if I so desire. I don't know why this mirror is so fucking bright, but yeah. I was thinking I could use this for setting up, but unfortunately I can't change this into like a monitor screen. This is through OBS, but I can't set up multiple virtual cameras via OBS. So I still need to figure out this. Are you sure it's not a bar? I mean, there is a little bit of a bar. You like my cafe that only has a microwave, a fridge, a kettle, and a coffee machine. I believe it's a coffee machine. Yes, but I put manga for everyone. Everyone loves to read manga, not these books. Obviously, this is just for decor. So this is the little space. Also, this thing you can watch YouTube together. Put on your favorite Modest Archive episode and a little guy. I don't know why I decided to put that there, but yeah. Just a little guy. A quote unquote coffee machine. Yeah, quote unquote coffee machine. So, they recently added this thing where you could have face tracking here. So, I don't know. I can't change the expression or anything, but it does show when I'm moving my mouth. Or like when I close my eyes. It's something. If my PNG that you see always on the screen can fake you into thinking that I have a live 2D, this is good too. Yeah, the little guy makes you feel nostalgic. I wonder why. That's crazy. But yes, you could kind of see the drawing that I'm working on here. I was thinking maybe I'll add like I can't add a screen now that I think of it. I was thinking maybe I'll have like a big screen of this here, but in that case, Warudo is probably better for that because I can't make it I can't make the source a screen. It's just like, as you can see, it's like camera, and then I could choose the Logitech camera or like eyewear camera. Yeah, no good. I can't choose this. Yeah. Oh, you're not showing up on stream? Wait, are you not? On OBS for me, you are. Oh wait, Oh, the Twitch break. Hold on. Yes, Twitch did break. I need to log back in. Okay, this should fix this. Let's see. Test. There we go. There we go. We got it. Hey. Yeah. So what I originally wanted to do was like have like, this where it's like a clip studio, and then like originally I was thinking maybe I'll put like a Godot up here where you see this, and then have like if I'm watching a tutorial, I'll show it up on here, but I won't play the sound for obvious reasons. That way you'll know that I'm looking through a tutorial, etc, etc. But like that still works. That's still okay. And then if you want, you could, and if you own Godot as well, and you want to be in this room, you could even You could even draw on this, apparently, allegedly. I don't know how, but this is like a drawing whiteboard for everyone. Mm-hmm. Mobile Godot for the first night. It seems super chill, cute, and nice. Yeah, it's super cute. It's super cute. I haven't hosted it yet. So we'll see how it goes. Like you could host it, etc. with a drawing jam and then description. Help, send help. When you leave, I could keep open. I could keep the room open, and then anyone who could draw, anyone, and then I guess we should make it after staying for like 5 minutes. It's fine. And then room, native ID, tags, quiet focus, fun social, chill work, purpose, anything goes, etc. etc. Mm-hmm. I'm so prepared for the dong drawing. Same. I'm prepared for the dong drawings, which is why when I'm streaming, I'm facing this way, not this way, because I know there's gonna be PP drawings, you know. So it's free for you guys to do whatever, and it won't show up on stream. But yeah, or yeah, we could keep it like this. I don't know. We'll see. And then I just plop. Ta-da! It's not quite as good in terms of like settings and setup as I would like it. Also, to me, is way too distracting. Hold on. It's overstimulating me. Let me change this to something. There we go. Beautiful. Perfect. Wait! Why do I see this? Is it also showing this? Hold on, I gotta test this. Oh, it is! What? Curious. Jimmy a distraction, name a more iconic duo. True. True. So yeah, I was doodling this, which is a little glass wing butterfly. Girly! I also realized that I wanted to make these like sleeves that you see here. Wait, hold on. These sleeves that you see here, a little transparent, and then add like little flowers and like skeletal remains of like birds or something if I wanted to. But like, you know, that might be a little I don't know about birds, but little skeletal remains would go kind of hard, you know, like flowers and skeletal remains. Not that glasswing butterflies eat. Wait, actually, do they suck blood? Some butterflies would. Some butterflies would, but I don't know about glasswing butterflies specifically. I would need to study their diet and then put whatever their diet in here. Yeah. Then yeah, she's also half see-through, half not. I'm thinking like, I was like, should I make her face more like you know, see-through looking? And then I was like, and then I have like these like darker patterns show up, you know, but I'm still on the fence of like how I want to make that pattern. Have natural eyeshadow. Wow, so fancy. I wish I was born with natural eyeshadow. But yes, this is gonna be a short stream because I just wanted to like test it out, you know. Actually, hold on. Let me do this as the virtual OBS as well. That way you have a better view. Maybe? I guess. Questionable. And then we could, you know what? We could edit this. It's a work in progress. Huh. Oh, that light is right. Okay. There we go. That's a little better. Natural eyeshadow could be bags from lack of sleep. True. True. And then, yeah. So she was something I was designing a little bit. I also have the burb lady up. Just wait. Bloop. There's also the burb ladies, and then I was also working on. Is it in my cloud drive? I think so. I was also working on. Wait, moth. Yeah. So she. I was also working on her. Actually, I'm gonna put this like this, and then so that way I'm trying to gather what kind of outfits I want to have as like a main aesthetic. Gonna have a nap. Have fun, y'all. Have a good nap. Yeah, don't worry. This is gonna be a short. I'll probably unarchive this later as well. I put it in the YouTube description, but yeah, I'll probably unarchive this later since it's very much a test stream. So I was thinking of making these like accents a little bit more colorful, just because she's so brown and cream colored. I wanted a little pop of accent, you know. Alright. And then for these ones, I'm thinking making it kind of like sheer silk that has like embroidery of mulberry designs. Yeah, that's also why I wanted to make it like a reddish, deep reddish color because of the mulberry, because she's a mulberry mob, silk mob. Like so. Cute. And at the moment, what it feels like is like, it's not quite fantasy fully. It's not high fantasy fashion, but maybe more just like a low. Well, is it that? It's kind of high fantasy. I don't know. It's not like traditional high fantasy fashion. It has a little bit more modernity to it. Because I think that's it's a bit more fun when you could have like outfits that's like low cost cosplay, if you know what I mean. Not that I expect people to cosplay or want people to or like, you know, expect people to cosplay, but like, you know, if the opportunity arises, it's low cost. Yeah, like yeah. RWBY Ruby. It's kind of like that. Yeah, early. Wait, did Ruby become more high fantasy? I haven't. I only know the early days, so I don't know what the early day Ruby. I don't know what the latter Ruby fashion is like. RWBY. Oh, they fell more to traditional fantasy. Oh, interesting. Oh yeah, I see people with shields. What the? Interesting. It wasn't really nice. Oh. Rip. I see. I see. But yeah, it's gonna be a bit more modern with like a fantasy taste. It definitely became something else. Oh, unfortunate. What can you do? So I think she's pretty set. I don't want to add too much. And then like, I think in her ear, I'll put like a mulberry earring, you know? Just a little nod. Something like this. Practical fabric design and pockets carrying capacity for cosplayers. Yeah, it's because the OG creator was very much in the cosplay community, so I could see that being something they took a great, like, you know, consideration for. But overall, I'm pretty happy with how this design is coming along. Does she have pockets for cosplayers? Unfortunately, no. But they could definitely put some pockets inside. It's just no pockets outwardly, unfortunately. For this girl. Oh, she definitely has pockets. I mean, it's a fucking poncho. I mean, it's a fucking hoodie, so of course there's pockets right here. You know, you just can't see it, but there's definitely pockets. Also, this is a pocket, if you really think about it. Now the bird lady is where I'm like, oh, she's a little too fantasy leaning right now. So I want to see if that could change. I mean, I say this, but it's a very doable evening gown. You just need a evening gown and then these big ass wings. Everything else is pretty normal. Besides these like see-through. The see-through corset I'm not digging quite yet. That's what the gacha skins are for, true. That's where the monetization comes in. I'm not sure how I feel about the see-through corset yet. Because I feel like it doesn't quite read as well as I wanted it to. I'll have to workshop this a bit more. Yeah, maybe I'll work. You know, I'll workshop. Wait, what's this? Okay. Whenever I design a character, I do quite a few iterations at first, just to be like, am I sure that's like the shape the silhouette that I want? So let me try workshopping this a bit more. It is fun to kind of just like draw them straight up, but when it comes to like actual designing a character, I would do like more simple sketches that are very low investment, low time investment, just to be like, do I really want this? I do like the but hip wings that kind of like shoop, make that exaggerated hourglass shape though. I really like that. And then I like the idea of a train, but should we exaggerate it even further? Like so. And then obviously I want her to be a little grandiose because she is like a come and get your goods from my place, you know? We have the best of the best with prices, unbeatable prices. I think her hairstyle needs a bit of a revamp. Maybe it should be a braid at the back. Because it's kind of fighting with her silhouette. Yeah, maybe it'll be a braid at the back for her OG look, you know, original look. Yeah. And then we do a little bit of the oh, sure, I need to pull up magpie references. Well, just pretend this is a magpie wing, even though it's not. Just pretend this is very lore accurate, a magpie wing, even though I'm pretty sure it's not. You know, don't worry about it. I'll pull up references when I'm gonna sit down for longer and design. And then I do like the fact that it's like mostly black. But yeah, a train would be nice. And then what's this? What's happening here? This is where I pull up Pinterest. Oh, maybe no. I was gonna say maybe I could pull up Pinterest on the screen, but then I was like, no, I can't choose like windows. I have to choose webcams for the source image, unfortunately. Let's see, fashion. Pinterest Perico. I'm Pinterest personified. Let's see. What are some interesting? You know, maybe I should go for like a more. What if? I know I kind of wanted her to be a little sexy, which I still do. But like, what if we go a little bit more practical clothing? You know, where we give her a little vest, a little bit more shopkeeper friendly. Vests are still hot. I mean, she got paired vests with her boo. But it'll be a little bit more tight. Yeah, this kind of vest. And then for her blouse, ooh, we could do one of those like low-key like 70 70s 60 vibe neckline blouses. Yeah, it's a little low, hangs a little lower than modern ones. That way we could kind of give her like a choker or something. Can she open up her wings to reveal a set of goods like the art? Yes! It's like, what you buying? What are you buying? What are you selling? She opens up her wings and it's just like, there's like harnesses on it that has like a bunch, and it's like a line. It's like, you know, those like closet like hanging like shoe hanging racks, and it's just all her merch. Yeah, I've got some good things on sale, stranger. Oh god, okay. Ooh, should I keep her arms? Thinking. Yeah, we could do this. Well, I think she should still be mostly covered, you know? Like, I think she, of all people, would probably be a little bit more covered. Just overall. And then, of course, you sell the skins of where she's a little bit more, like, you know, evening gown. But for her default, I feel like something along the lines of this is a little better. And then we'll have those, like, pockets like this. With some gold belt going around like this. And you'll have like, oh, it's like the belt with like some trinkets and like keys, stuff like that. Yeah, she'll definitely have one of those. Hello, kohayo. Hello. And then she'll have cuffs, but I think they'll be like I want this to be like a brocade. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Like a yeah, you know what I mean. If you don't, wait, hold on, let me get a reference. Brocade. I'm gonna go with brocade. Ah yes, this is a great reference. Copy image. This type of brocade. There we go. You know, like a thick silk with golden threads. Yeah, a velvety texture, maybe even, but like subtle. I want this one to be subtle. This was a little. This is a little too extravagant, but something, you know, of similar vein. Maybe silver for like the accent. And the buttons will also be what do you call them? Upholstered buttons? Covered buttons? It's also covered in the same fabric. Yeah. And then for here we'll have a little brooch type thing connecting it. And then here we'll have the same brocade. Brocade. One of these days someone will correct me. Over here. Yeah. That's one option. I actually quite like this option. It feels very merchant, more so than previously. I also kind of like the idea of giving her a monocle, but I'm not sure about that. We'll keep that on the back burner. Hello, Kohayo! This is just designing characters with Gogh stream as I test out this layout. I don't know, it is a little hard to see though. You know, the screen. It's a little hard to see. Wow, look at that. Wow. The coloration is kind of god-awful. If only... Wait... I wonder if I could like set it so that the background is transparent and I could just copy this part and then overlay it on like an actual OBS screen, you know? Yeah, that'll be nice. That'll be neat. But I don't think that's possible. FO, view the view. Save camera and poses. Auto cam. Display. What does that mean? Oh, okay. Yeah, unfortunately I don't think that's something that's available just yet. But you know, so I think I'll keep this one as just mostly for if I want to like invite people over. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, wait, 11, 12 seats. So if I want to have a little party, you know, one night of like a work with Gogh members only, then I think it'll be fine. But for streaming purposes, yeah, I don't see it as something that's like what we'll be using for the most part. So instead, what we're gonna do, wait, let me double check that this works. Let me do studio. Oh wait, no, hold on. Okay, yeah, you can see the window capture here at least. Oh, I don't know what I brought. There we go. And then we make this tiny. Oh shit. Hold on. I have to set the monitor back over again to. You know what? We'll delete this monitor. It's fine. Okay, and then we make it tiny. And then, yes. Plop. And now you can just look at me and me only. Okay. Like this. Ta-da! Wow. It's a me. So there's that minimize mode, which I guess kind of works. I don't know. It kind of works. Yeah, so it's better than nothing. But I feel like at this point, I'm like, should I just make a Vroid and then use Warudo? Because I've used Warudo before. It works pretty well, especially with like the screen versatility that you can have, and like the functions and like blueprints. Oh, the blueprints are so fun to mess with, even if it's like a headache to learn. I do actually have a Vroid that I've been kind of low-key working on. Not really actively, but whenever I think about it, like whenever it pops into my head, I'll work on it, but that's not very often. I do have something in the works. Let's see. How far is it? I don't even remember. I'll have to update it. Will my internet survive updating Vroid Studio while I'm streaming? I think so. We'll see. If you experience lag, that's 100% me. It's not you. It's a me problem. But if you don't experience lag, oh hell yeah. Let me know. Man, I'm gonna make a few iterations. We could give her like that scarf and like those like Victorian like poofy arm, heavy outerwear, you know. And that also works really well for these type of characters, I think. And then just make it end right at the waist, you know. Some coats are more like too like very like this long length, you know, this type of coat. But for her, like make it end just right here, and then we could make like a border. And then we'll show her blouse a little bit here. But the skirt will go up all the way up until here. And then we could add like cute belts and stuff, if that's the case. As well as a square collar. Yeah, a square collar. I think suits her. Then this could be the heavy suede brocade. Belt, hell yeah, exactly. Hell yeah, belt. But yeah, the more I think about it, the more she should have like something, or her hair tied or something. It's getting in the way of her everything else. This might be cute. Maybe a pencil skirt. I mean, I know I'm drawing her hair, her legs a little too long, but yes. A little pencil skirt, maybe. But then I feel like it doesn't balance out her wings too well. Unless we make it really, really form-fitting. Well, I guess this works. Wait, if we do this, we could make it a orangey color with plaid. Oh, that'll be so cute. Even though it kind of breaks away from her magpie look, this color combo would be so cute. And then we could get her black back and like this, and her heels. Or it could be like those mules. And then obviously her wings will be mostly black. And she'll have stockings, of course. Wait, low-key, I really dig this one too. It's so cute. Just have a little bit of color, you know, instead of it's pretty muted, you know. It's pretty like one-toned, but I like this color combination, right? The color separation, isn't it cute? Oh, these choices. Like if the reason why the color works is because it's not all the way down. If it was like a all the way down type of dress, then I would still stick with black. But because I made it like a shorter, like it's still long, but because I made it a shorter pencil skirt, it doesn't like, it's not overwhelming enough. So I think this looks really nice. Yeah, I quite dig this. Yeah, it has those. It has the like old school color combination. Very classic, very dignified, very elegant, but also kind of girly. You know, preppy. That's the word I'm looking for. It's a little preppy. Let's draw this out a little bit. I think this one is worth exploring a little further. Whoop. Hello? Clip Studio Paint. Hello? Why don't you? Oh, there we go. It's like this one is cute too. You know, the one that I did earlier, but I feel like it doesn't strike me quite as much as this one. Wait, let me bring up magpie wings before I keep going. Okay. Yeah, magpie wings, they're a little bit more blue and white tipped. But the inner is black and white tipped. The outer has that iridescent blue. There we go. Yeah. Oh, I think it's cute. I want her ears peeping out. Like so. That way we could have some sort of earrings here. Not like I won't put dangly earrings on her. I think it should only be a very small, not too small, like a medium size, like non-dangling piece of earring, a piercing. But something, you know, along the lines of like a gem with like golden wire framing, like the type of golden flower that you see made out of a bajillion golden wires twisted together like this. And then you have like a deep colored jewel here. Yeah. How's it going? I think we've redesigned our magpie girly. She's gotten a little bit of a revamp. And then for this one, yeah, I think keeping it a ruby would be very nice. Just like that. But we'll see. The color of the gem might change, because there is quite a few colors here. So we'll see on the color. Alright, we were testing out Gogh, Van Gogh. But to be honest, I'm not quite feeling it in terms of streaming. Although you do get to see me moving now, finally, kind of. I'm not controlling like the emotes or anything, emotion, but it is working. Yeah. But because I can't set the stream to be like a specific window, I would have to use like OBS's virtual webcam, and I can't do that multiple times. It's not as convenient as I kind of hoped it would be. I didn't know Go ahead avatars. They did. So this is an avatar made based off me. But you know what's nice is that I could change my hairstyle at any point. It's really easy for me to change my hairstyle, at least. So I could do different hairstyles if I wanted to. And then, yeah, if I wanted to do like a low-key hangout session for wait. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Sorry. If I wanted to do like a low-key hangout session for members, then it's possible. Bless you. Thank you. Thank you. And then we add a little twist here. That all gets lumped here into this scarf. And then it gets tied into a little bow. Like this. And then we have our hair kind of going down like that. And we actually make it proper by liquefying the hell out of it. There we go. This becomes more like this. Yeah. And it's still way too small, so we're gonna enlarge it. There we go. Yeah, that's about right. And then what collar works best with a square collar jacket? What kind of blouse? I guess just wait, hold on. Okay. We could do like one of those cravat like looking shirts, blouses. The only problem is then this will become white. Never mind, we're not doing that. Okay, let me just Wow, her neck is long. So her jacket, it's not really square collar, is it? Just a flat, like, her jacket is like this, where it ends in a bit of a square shape. It's not a square collar. I don't know what to call it. Like the square lapels, rectangular, blunt lapels, maybe. Is there a way of the tapping noises? You know, that's valid. I don't know, so instead I'll just turn off Go. I'll turn off Go and then turn on my BGM. There we go. Hello, feeling better today? Yes, I am. I am feeling better. Okay. Oh yeah. I guess I should do a TLDR for those who missed it. What happened yesterday? I was planning on doing a stream yesterday of this, of something similar to this, but unfortunately I died. I died. So Saturdays I usually get headaches. And I only realized like that it's usually on Saturdays I get pretty bad headaches. So I was like, what am I doing differently from like the usual? I usually move around like on work days, right? I also don't sleep in, but that was, I couldn't help that at that point because I did sleep in. So instead of focusing on the past, I was like, okay, what is something that I could do now? Which, you know, pretend I'm commuting. So I woke up on my elliptical. I went on my elliptical to try to be like, okay, let me just like move my body a bit. Maybe that'll help it get back on its track. Even though my head feels pretty bad. And then, yeah, I did that. And then I felt really, really bad. After 20 minutes, it went really bad. And then I was just like, oh, I can't keep going anymore. Oh my god, I feel my head feels like it's splitting now. So I was like, okay, let me go lie down and stretch, you know, to cool down. I went down to stretch, and then I was just like keeling over. I was just like, I felt like vomiting, but I can't vomit, so I just I just do dry coughs, and then I was like, then my digestive system also crapped itself, so I was just like running to the bathroom, and then by that point my whole body was in like cold sweats. So I was just like and then I was just like, Cospato, can you grab some Seirogum for me and water, as I was like crawling on the floor. And Cospato was like, are you okay? He got that for me, and then I was just like basically cocooned on the floor in like a thick blanket, and he's like, you should go on the bed, and I'm like, no, I'm dirty, I sweat on the elliptical, I'm not going on the fucking bed. And he was just like, please, we could just wash the sheets. I'm like, no, it's a matter of principle. So I refused to go on bed, and then I was just like wrapped in a cocoon on the floor until it passed. And so he was just like, okay, I got your water. Here's the water. And then I was just like heaving for like a good hour. And then he was like, oh, and here's your phone too. And so I finally, that by the point I messaged, well, I put like the message on Discord, it's been an hour. I was going through it. But I was finally feeling like relatively okay enough to like type it out. But I was just like, yeah, I don't think the stream is happening. And then yeah, so then he's just like, yeah, our restaurant reservation is also not happening. And I was like, fuck. I was like, what if I get better? And then he's like, no, just go to bed. I was like, but what if I get better by that? He's like, no. So then the reservation also didn't happen. Did I get better by then? No. So yeah, I was going through it. And I was just like, Yeah, usually this doesn't happen unless like I'm really stressed and like my body's overwhelmed and like it sends really loud SOS signals, and that's when I usually go through that. But this time I was like, what am I stressed about? I'm not stressed about anything though. Really, like that's that, overwhelming. So, but I think it's just maybe it's just my need to be on the go all the time, and just like it's been a hot minute since I've actively, you know, not did anything and just vegetated maybe. But anyways, yeah. Yeah, I'm glad you were doing better today. Thank you, thank you. Yes, I'm doing much better today. Thank you, because yes, the logical one in our in our relationship whenever it comes to me being a workaholic. I'm generally quite logical, but when it comes to certain things, I'm like, no, but I'll be fine. I'm okay. And then he's like, no, you're not. Go the fuck back to bed. I was just like, yeah, mostly when it comes to stuff like that. Hmm. Yeah, so I don't know. So that's something that I have to work on, and I'm not sure how to work on it though. Because I'm already doing lesser streams. Pretty like uh I haven't done anything where I'm like, oh, I'm subjecting myself to these like requirements that's imposed, self-imposed, and overworking myself. I'm not doing that, but yeah, time to microdose work. And like work is like super like stress-free too for me. Like I'm doing work, but I'm like, yeah, work is going pretty smoothly, as smooth as one can kind of hope for work to go, and like it's and for me personally, the workload is pretty like low right now, to a point where I would be doing work and like I'll be going through work so fast. My boss actively told me on Friday, "Ko, save some of the work for next week." And I'm like, I bet I could finish it now. And then he's like, go, save the work for next week because I don't have any other work to give you until then. I was like, okay. So I actually left a little early where my coworker came by and he's like, oh, cool, you're heading back already? And I look at my boss and I'm like, yeah, because I have to save some work. And then he started cracking up. And I was just like, okay, bye. Yeah, cool, you're a machine. Apparently not, because my body fucking broke down. Stopped what I was doing and came back to my keyboard to ask, what the heck was that? You need to take better care of yourself. Oh my god. I'm so sorry, thank you. I am relatively healthy though, like otherwise. It's not I eat well, I move around, I may not sleep well, and that's probably adding to it. Mm-hmm. Finish early so you can slack later. Perfect. Exactly. Or finish early so I could get even more work done early. But it's come to a point where my boss is just like kicking me out the office pretty early on Fridays. Consistently. He's like, go home. Go home, go. And I was just like, but it's not even 5 yet. Go home. I was like, okay. Yeah, consuming enough water, that could be contributed to the weekend headaches. I was thinking about that, but I was drinking my water pretty consistently yesterday. Cause I do have like this tapping, what every influencer does, the tapping on every single merchandise or hard surface they can find. I do have this. I tapped it because you can't see it, but you can hear how big it is through the tap. I do have this, which carries like, wait, it's just say on here. I can't see. Oh god, I've used it so much that it's kind of blurred out now. It used to show how much it contains, but it doesn't anymore. But it does contain quite like 0.7 liters or so. And so I was drinking pretty consistently, but I did order more liquid IV because I've I ordered the like a electrolyte powder that wasn't liquid IV, and I absolutely hated it. I thought it was pretty vile tasting, so I stopped drinking it. So I was like, you know what? Yeah, liquid IV is expensive, but at least I actively drink it. So I ordered some more, and hopefully it'll help with me keeping hydrated, even though I feel like I drink enough. Konnichiwa, konnichiwa, welcome in, welcome in. Tap, 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 shitbox. God, I can't stand it when every single shorts video starts with tapping noise, and I'm like, and it's like aggressive too. It's not even like nice, pleasant tapping noises. It's like aggressive, like. I'm like, Jesus, stop punching the product with your nails. That's probably more than what I'm able to drink while sweating to death at work in the kitchen. No, I hope you're not dehydrated. I think I get dehydrated pretty easily though, so I do have to drink a lot of water compared to like Cosmando. He barely drinks and he's perfectly peachy. Meanwhile, I skip even like a cup of water and I'm like dying. So it might just be a biological thing. Not sure. For a second, I was like. For a hot minute, I was like, am I like diabetic or something? Because that's one of like the signs of being a diabetic, right? Apparently, allegedly, just getting very dehydrated very quickly and then having to pee a lot. And so I was like, oh my god, am I diabetic? But then my coworker, a new coworker came in and he's diabetic, and he's like, no, if you're diabetic, you would know. And I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, I'm basically a sea sponge. Didn't know that. I think that was one of them. Yeah. I think when I was in middle school, there was a day I straight up passed out from dehydration. Wait, that's so dangerous though. Please. Please. Peeing a lot is, but dehydration itself isn't. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, then I'm just like, yeah, I do pee a lot, but that's like kind of, I feel like that's just bladder size issue, skill issue in that sense. But it's also because I get dehydrated really quickly and I drink a lot. So there's that. But yeah, definitely not something I should, that kind of thing yesterday, definitely not something I should probably have all too often. So I gotta watch out. I gotta keep an eye out on that. Is that the same kind of sign that Google will tell you gives cancer? Oh. Okay, well, at least I didn't take myself seriously enough when I read that offshoot information about the having to pee a lot to be like, okay, maybe I should go see a doctor about it. I was like, but I feel fine otherwise. So good thing I didn't go to a doctor being like, doctor, do I have diabetes? I'm peeing a lot. Yeah. Oh yeah, and I did test my blood pressure, and it was okay. It was actually a very healthy range. So I think, but that was like an hour and a half after the whole, I don't know, attack of my body to me. It was like an hour and a half where I felt good enough to like get up, at least. So. But yeah, it was like at 96/62, which is really, really good for me. That's quite high compared to my usual. So, doctor, I peed. Do I have cancer? That probably would have been that level of absurd, and the doctor would have just sent me home. Yeah. I just had mine taken last week. You have quite the pretty blood pressure, if that's high. Yeah, my blood pressure usually is like low, like mid 80s, like sometimes even low 80s, to like low 90s at high. And then the bottom one is like, it could go down to like 50 something to 60 something. For the lower number. I forgot what it's actually called. I forgot the technical terms. But yeah. So it doesn't really waver beyond that usually, unless like I exercise and then I take my blood pressure when I know my blood pressure is elevated, then it could hit 100 on the very top. Mine was 122 over 90. Oh shoot, it's not on the cusp of like high blood pressure. Wait, blood pressure chart. Systolic and diastolic. Thank you. But 100 under 100 systolic is kind of it is low. It is kind of low. So it's not healthy ish. It's like hypotension. Was it? Yeah, I also drink a Red Bull basically while getting a ticket. What the fuck? Okay, well that would do it. 120. Wait, 120 is healthy. And then the bottom 190 is high. But like, yeah, I don't think taking a Red Bull while taking it would help you at all. I think maybe you have very healthy blood pressure if you didn't fucking drink a Red Bull while it was being taken. They're the blood pressure gets very affected by anything you do. Just breathe and it'll go like change. So I had something to drink. It was my breakfast. Oh my god. Yeah, it's like measuring your heart rate while hyped up on caffeine and running. Exactly. So yeah, my blood pressure was pretty healthy for my range. Yeah, I think I'm like on the moderate hypertension to low normal blood pressure. Yeah, low normal is my usual to moderate hypertension. I was severe hypertension back when I was in college though. Like I've gotten once where it was like 69 over 45. And then I was just like, okay, that's probably really low. I should probably fix that. So I've gotten better. I was like, I feel like fainting. Every time I get up, I feel like I fucking feel like fainting. So that was when it was real bad. Yeah. 69 over 45 is like half a month. Less than half a month. Yeah, that was when I was like, okay. Every single time I do anything, I feel my fingers tingling, you know? That's like, how are you okay pressure? Yeah, it's like, how is it still alive? How is that thing still alive? Kind of pressure. So I'm much better now compared to those days. But I think those days I was actively like kind of starving in college. So you know, poor college kid and all that. I think I'm 135 to over 82. Oh, that's getting a little high. That's when your doctor will start telling you to be a little cautious. I think. I wouldn't know. I don't go to a doctor for my blood pressure, so don't listen to me. Starving college students relatable, yeah. But I mean, I think that's still within the normal range, right? You either do the freshman 15 or you lose a bunch of weight because broke. Yeah, I was definitely the lose a bunch. Well, okay. During high school, it was pretty bad too because I would have to make my own food, which means I skipped it whenever I could, and then I also moved around a lot. I worked a lot. I even jogged in the mornings as well. So I was actually even worse in high school. Got to college, gained like 2 pounds. Gained like 5 pounds, and then lost it all the next few months. And then yeah, I was pretty consistent weight throughout my college years, which means I probably wasn't very healthy going in. So that's why. Why is her face so small? What the fuck? Like, why is her face minuscule? You do, I will say I do appreciate the Health Canada warnings and stuff now. It actually made me notice it's absent on stuff I would expect it on. Oh yeah, the Canada started putting like, caution, this has high sodium, this has high sugar, this is high in trans fat, saturated fat. Yeah, stuff like that for every single food product that would have those labels. And then I was just like, damn, okay. But like, of course my salty sauce that I only put like a little dip of is high in sodium. But yeah, I haven't. That's true. It should be noticeable. It should be noted more when it's not there. I've just been noticing it whenever it is there. So that's true. If it's not there, that means it's Gucci. My mom got called out for eating too much black licorice. Wait, since our blood pressure was too high, so wait, black licorice could like raise your blood pressure? Hold up. That should black licorice is a candy that should inspire caution. It's like the first article that pops up. Oh, lots of salt. Oh. Acutely life-threatening, god dang. By a cardiologist. Oh my gosh. Licorice will mess up. Dang. The root of the issue is an actual root. Licorice or glaba is a type of legume, like peas or beans, found in Northern Europe. Okay. Use licorice extract to quench their thirst in battle on a long march. Oh. Wow. Okay. Depending on feelings, that makes black licorice the most royal of treats, or something cursed that should not be disturbed by mortals. Dang. Okay. Oh, large amounts were found in the King Tut's tomb. Dang. Okay. They can take my black licorice for cold heads. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't like licorice. I've tried the salty black licorice from Finland and I did not like it. I tried it, but it was not a pleasant experience for me personally. I will say it's quite the acquired taste and I have not acquired it. Good morning, I suppose. I've been doing well. I have not been doing well, but I'm doing much better now. But good morning. Today we're going on a dinner to make up for yesterday and how sick I was yesterday. So I'm super excited. That's the best. I can eat so much of that. Oof. I'll give it all to you, because I sure ain't eating that. But yeah, now much better. Yeah. It was a thing. It was a episode, but I'm doing much better now. The same place, different one. We're actually gonna go get sushi. We're gonna get sushi and Japanese food. Woohoo! My soul food. The one yesterday, you require reservation a few days beforehand, so unfortunately, that wasn't happening. But still, sushi. Let's go. What is floating near your head? Ah, man, I turned it off, but it's like this buddy pet thing that Gogh has, but like I don't understand it really. It's like called Kuro something, but I guess yeah, it was I gave birth to it an hour ago, and I have no idea what this creature is. I think it's supposed to grow up the more you do like checklists and stuff, which you can have checklists look like this to do task, you know, And then you can also have the Pomodoro timer or like count up, count down timer as well. If you wanted to be like, you can focus and concentrate on getting work done. And then if you clear more of those, this thing over there, wait, up this thing over there, I guess grows up. But like, I don't need that kind of motivation. I don't need those kind of motivations to get work done. So I've kind of just been ignoring it. To be frank, it's just it's there. If it helps other people, I think that's great. For me, it does nothing. I was curious, would you be considering playing Heroes of Might and Magic on stream again? Maybe doing a community event of some kind? Based on it was highly entertaining. I'm sure a lot of people would agree. Ooh, really? I was thinking of picking it back up again. I was just a little distracted because Subnautica 2 came out, you know, and I've been waiting for like a year. As well as I got invited to the Vintage Story server, and I don't think that's gonna be up for the whole time. I think it's a time limited thing, but I don't think I ever checked how long it's gonna be up for. So I need to double check on that. But definitely, I want to play more of Heroes of Might and Magic. Community events. I would have to look into what kind of community events there are for Heroes of Might and Magic. I've been watching like videos, though, of like builds that people have done of like heroic strike build, and that seems so funny. As well as like other stuff that people are doing, and I'm just like, damn, I have not even scratched the surface of what I can do. And I was like, aren't subclasses a thing? And like Cosbando was like, no, I don't think so. It's only Might and Magic, right? But it was a thing. We looked it up. I was right. Hero subclasses are a thing, and a lot of these subclasses are kind of out of the way. You know, like you have to really sacrifice a lot of skills in order to get those subclasses. But like some of them are actually really, really OP. Yeah, exactly. Release the roadmap and it's quite ambitious. So lots of stuff that people can't wait for. The roadmap! Let me look it up. This is a chill stream, so I could do whatever. I mean, that's the case for every stream, but like, you know. Heroes of Might and Olden Era roadmap. Is it this one? It's a Ubisoft article, it must be it. Oh, wait, okay. Preliminary roadmap. Oh god, why is this image so tiny? What the fuck? Okay. Q3 2026, which is the closest one we have. Team play mode, hell yeah. Advanced features for random map generator. Oh hell yeah. Love random map generators. Skills, hero skills rebalance, that's good. Emote wheel? There's an emote wheel? New game content, new neutral creeps, heroes, artifacts, spells, match objects, templates, scenarios, etc. Regular updates. Oh, these are under the regular updates. Continuous balance changes and AI opponent tweaks, as they've done like the second day. Actively working with player feedback, UI updates and improvements, constant quality of life changes. We'd love to hear that. Continuous bug fixes. And then Q4 2026, Elite Class rework. I guess Elite Class is the subclass we're talking about. Some subclasses are pure means, and yeah. But then you have the Fortune's Favored where you one shot. Bro, Fortune's Favored is so fucking strong. I'm just saying. Hey, hold on. For those who don't know, Fortune's Favored. Let me bring it up. Let me see if I can bring it up. It's yeah, grants your friendly creature maximum possible luck, ensuring they always land a lucky strike. There we go. Yeah, I brought up the wiki. So basically, you know what that means? Especially with like units where like luck is even more amplified, you could do like 3 times more damage with your lucky strikes. In theory, like, just yeah, you always roll crits, and there's ways to like increase that said crit. So you're just like, you're god moding. The basically, if you go Grove, which is what I like to play, they play off of luck. So lucky strikes, oh, it's so good. And then you could do that with like the archers too. So like before like the enemy can even get close to you, you're just like demolishing the whole map. But yes, I do want to get back to Heroes of Might and Magic. I also want to get back to Slay the Spire too. I didn't really get to do much streams for that because like I actually haven't been playing that much either. Yesterday, before I started to feel really bad, I was like, oh, let me play a little bit of Slay the Spire, and then I got tilted at Ironclad because I was getting such shit luck with him. Because I realized I haven't gone up to the top of the tower with Ironclad in single player mode, so it didn't have Ascension unlocked yet. And so I was like, okay, let me unlock Ascension for Ironclad. And every single time I was like dying in Act 2. I was like, what the fuck? How is it this bad? Like the Act 2 boss of like the sandworm, I literally for the first like 5 pulls, I didn't get a single like running away, so I just died. I just got eaten. So I was just like, how is this possible? What the fuck? I've never had it where like literally every single like turn I was like praying for like the running away card because I was just like I literally can't I can't finish this thing in like 5 turns or like 3 turns. I forgot, but like what the fuck? Why isn't it? Where is it in the drop pile? Apparently all the way on the bottom. Yeah, so I was just like fucking Ironclad, man. I hate him. Last run on Iron I got to the rework Doorman. Oh wait, was Doorman giving people problems? For me, Doorman was okay. Like the other bosses gave me more issues. But yeah, maybe it was just me. It's fairly easy to achieve too. Wisdom might be a little awkward, but it's often a question of finding enough universities on the map. Fortune's favor. True. Now he changes stances. Ah. Doorman has gone on the beta branch. Okay, it's probably Doorman is probably like the ones where like if you understand the gimmick, he's like super like or like not even understand the gimmick. If you build a certain way, Doorman is just like one of the best bosses that you could ask for. And then but then like if you don't, maybe he's like absolute hell. I think I might have just been lucky. But I don't think I've ever failed Doorman. Maybe? I could be wrong. But I think I only ran into Doorman on multiplayer. And on multiplayer, he's like a steamroll. But single player, I could see it being hard. Yeah, maybe that's the difference. On multiplayer, he's like when Kozbando and I ran into Doorman, it was just like yes. His energy runs a few times on solo. Yeah, I think it might be a solo killer. Also, the Hive Sanctum Reddit is hilarious. I've tried. Wait, Redditi. Sorry, I was like Reddit. What? Hive Sanctum itself, Sacrarium has a Reddit, and then I read it properly. Tried out myself and it's much stronger than I thought. I even saw a top ladder player using it a couple days. Oh, everyone calls it Reddit. Wait, okay, so I'm not the only one. Good. I'm not the only one who read it as Reddit. Thank God. Damn. If you do it in time, it's totally worth. Barely any downsides. Cool. I only felt bad like 2 times. Each other times were just a weak run that I limped him. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, the Reddit faction. Oh. So Hive is the Reddit faction. Got it. It's like the hive mind of Reddit. Oh shit, I'm getting hungry. Do I have snacks? I have Pringles. But should I snack on Pringles before sushi? Class Reddit mod. Oh my god. Do I dare read that comment out loud? How long till dinner? 6, so an hour and a half. What sushi though? Ooh, I like aburi toro that they have. So it's like toro, but like it's like fire. Oh wait, uh, torched on top. So I like that one a lot. They also have like, you know, the usual of like spicy tuna, negitoro. I really like. I really like. You could tell I really like tuna. I really like tuna. And then they also have like obviously spicy salmon, etc. Uh, what else do I like from there? They also have like just other meals that are like home cooked Japanese food in on their menu, which I really like. Like they have grilled mackerel when it's in season, so that's great. I love tuna, tuna. Wow, 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 wow. Yeah, I really like tuna. Yeah, tuna is so good. It's my favorite fish to eat raw. And then they have like the steamed egg, which is really good, as well as like kushi, so yakitori on like skewers. They have that. What else do I like from there? Oh, there's just so much. They have beef tongue too. That's like kind of carpaccio styled a little bit, but it's fully cooked. That one's really good. Karaage, of course, is really good. They also have curry croquette. Delicious. You notice that your avatar shows on the stream? They haven't seen mine in ages. Forgot what it was though. Oh yeah, that is. Was that a new feature? Does it not show up on YouTube itself? Like on the stream chat? Wait. Oh wait, no, on Twitch. Oh, you're right. It doesn't show. Oh, I never noticed that until now. That's crazy. I am watching from Twitch as of now. Yeah. Cause like I look at my joint chat program, so I don't look at Twitch or YouTube directly, which is why sometimes I don't notice when like one or the other isn't showing up properly on this program, which maybe I should check in the first 5 minutes. Always make that a habit of mine. But yeah, so I don't notice these things. Cause on my program that I use, it's called One Kome, by the way. It's a Japanese program, but you know, it's very easy to use and it makes the joint chat really seamless. So I like it, and it also shows like all the emotes as well as I think the badges too, right? Yeah, it shows the badges too. So I'm quite fond of it. But yeah, I didn't notice that the avatar was not a thing on Twitch side. Actually, I feel like she would have more skinny heels, you know? I usually personally like thicker heels, but I feel like she would wear skinny heels instead of thick. And maybe you should make it a little fitting. There we go. Have you played Subnautica 2 alone? Yep, I'm playing it alone at first. Just because I want to go through the story at my own pace, and if I play with other people, I know I'll get left behind. Like it's a fact of life. I always play it at like a very leisurely pace when it comes to games, while with stuff like Subnautica 2 or like Subnautica or like other survival craft games, other people generally tend to like go real hard and then finish the game. So I've been playing it on my own first, But I would love to play it multiplayer after I finish it. Yeah. Leisurely doesn't even begin to describe it. Yeah. Yeah. That's on YouTube. Oh, you found me on YouTube first. Nice. YouTube algorithm doing work? Question mark. I always thought that like Twitch is better for like people to just randomly find you and like you know, stumble upon, yeah, that's the word I'm looking for, stumble upon your stream. But maybe YouTube is quite alright for it too. Maybe they're making it a little better. I played some of the first game a long time ago, and now when I watch everybody play Subnautica 2, it makes me want to play Ark so bad. Bro, I love Ark so much. Ark is so fun, but like everyone I know kind of low-key hates it. Everyone I know kind of low-key hates Ark because it's so like the UX is so bad. The UI UX is so bad and like unoptimized. Well, the game itself is super unoptimized too. It triggers people. And I'm like, but it's so funny. It's such a fun game. Yeah, it's super jank. But people are like, it's so fucking unpolished. Yeah, it's miserable in a lot of ways. It's so true. The times when I've lost dinosaurs that are really good for like really stupid glitches, I almost throw my controller. Like, oh no, not even controller, because I don't play with a controller. My mouse. I've been searching Heroes of Might and Magic Golden every day prior to early access release, and for the first 2 weeks sorting it by new and how it's found, and how I found your first stream. Whoa, that's so cool. Nice. I'm glad YouTube did that. Yeah. So yes, I play games. I play a lot of games whenever I can. But I do a lot of I was thinking of adding more drawing streams as well, because I've been kind of slacking on that, low-key. Wait, hold on. This is very important. Which side has the buttons? This side. For girls and guys, it's different. Like, it's a very old school way, but like for guys, it's like this, and for girls, it's like this. For like buttons on shirts. Why did they decide that's an arbitrary rule that like button-up shirts have to have? I don't know, but that's why I was just like, wait, hold on, which side was it? I never remember, because it's such a why though type of rule that they have. I don't think people care about it, but you know, it's just something. It's just like, okay, I guess shirts need that kind of rule, because they have no other rules, right? Wrong. They have so many rules. Especially like when it's like a dress shirt combined with like a jacket with a lapel, and then you have to get the lapel and shirt collar length correct, or otherwise it's otherwise they're like, no, it's not good. And I'm like, oh my god, please, I'm just a guy. I just think Home as a whole is underrated. A lot of the stuff in the new game is poorly understood, so I wrote as many comments as possible in many videos as possible, trying to give tips on things people weren't understanding. And I was very impressed with the fact that you already knew so much already. Oh dang, thank you! I was super excited to see you play more later. I'm sorry. I played it like maybe once after on stream, because I got very distracted with Subnautica 2. Wait, hold on. Let me double check. Let's see, my channel. Did I play it twice more? I played it twice more. Okay, it wasn't as bad as I thought. But it has been 3 weeks. I do wanna play it again, because I have been watching a few videos. But I have not been able to play it off stream. There's just so little time in the day. Oh sure, is it starting to rain? Okay, I'm gonna save. I'm saving, guys. The half stream once after, then against the Norwegian lady with glasses. Oh yeah, Miss Kanna. She kicked my ass. She low-key kicked my ass. But I was also kind of asking for it by sieging into her. You know, I wasn't helping myself, let's just say. I knew that, but I was also like, but sieging in is what a ballsy person would do. And I want to be ballsy. Yeah, obviously got my ass kicked. But it was fun. It was lots of fun. I also wanted to see how sieging looked like or felt like. And I understood. It feels like pain. Don't do it, guys. 0 out of 10. Would not recommend. Unless you're OP. Also stating what build you're going for before the streams, before the match starts. Yeah, would not recommend either. I didn't think she would actually take them and then build against. I don't know why I thought that, but like I didn't think. We're like I don't know why I didn't think about that, but I didn't think she would. It was not within my realm of thought that yeah, she's gonna take what I said and use it against me. I just I was like, there's no way. I'll just be like, yeah, I'm really excited about this for this reason, and like I really wanted to play this, you know. And she's just like, yes, let me put on that one ring that blocks all of her attempts. I'm like, what the fuck? Damn, okay. You're ahead on tempo. It seemed just said you lost too much army. That complicated things a little. Yeah. I think I gave myself a little too many handicaps that I didn't intend on, but yeah, I was just like, oh shit, I forgot that I said that I was gonna focus on magic in the very beginning. I can't believe she remembered. Oh shit. I didn't even remember myself. So yeah, the short instinct of announcing your powers before the match. That's crazy. I was like, damn, did I really do that? Did I really do that? I guess I did. Oh man. Even I didn't remember. How did she remember? That's crazy. And that's when Coast Bundle was like, yeah, because she's a gamer. I was like, am I not? He's like, gamer wouldn't announce their build beforehand. I was like, shit. You're right. I hate it, but you're right. I didn't even remember. It's crazy. The courtesy of announcing. I did not think about that. Obvious, like, I guess, yeah, obvious rookie mistake of never playing Heroes of Might and Magic PvP. Yeah, you know. Your build ended up being a bit of a hybrid, though? Kind of, yeah. It was a bit of a hybrid, but not enough to offset it. Yeah, unfortunately. It was not enough to offset it. Kanda is a gamer with a capital G. Oh dang. I'm just a casual gamer. I will say, I just have very good game sense. But do I have game sense in terms of competitiveness? No. So in terms of figuring out a game, I think I'm pretty good. I just can't fight against anyone. It's like my powers get nerfed suddenly. When it comes to like PvP. Suddenly, little baby. I don't understand. What do you mean I have to think about what the other person how the other person is gonna kill me? What? They would never do that, right? That's impossible. That'd be crazy. Plays AoE 2, says I'm gonna go hard into Knights, not OP nods, spam Pikeman. Well, if you have watched videos of various builds, you might be better prepared for the rematch. True! Ko, you wouldn't announce your strategy before a StarCraft match, right? That joke's on you. I don't play StarCraft anymore. Joke's on you. I don't play StarCraft anymore, so no. Anymore. I mean, okay. With StarCraft 2, fighting a versus, I never talked to the opponent, okay? It was always a random matchup. I never had to actually state my have a nice chatter before my you know, matchup. Kinda just dropped my guard. She's too enchanting, you know. I let my guard down. You know what? It's Kanna's fault. We'll just blame Miss Kanna for being too you know enchanting with her sweet vibes. Oh, it's really thundering outside for you. Yes. Ooh, you can hear that. I'm like, I might end the stream now because my internet may or may not die, or like my electricity. That damn temptress got. Oh my god. That's great. Yeah. Alright, so I will probably end the stream now since the life is telling me to cease. But whoa, okay, that looks very funny. But we got wait, let me turn this off. Yeah, let me turn this off. We got her. We redesigned her, and I think it's turning out way better than, well, like, I don't dislike this version, but like I feel like this is way more suited for what she is, which is a merchant NPC. And we tested out Gogh. We realized its upsides and downsides. So in the end, I should really oh yeah, I forgot to press Vroy Studio and show you what I started because I was updating. Wait, let me show you like a little sneak peek. That really makes you wish I knew the first thing about drawing. Next life, you know, you don't have to wait. Drawing requires very little. You just need a pencil and a paper, and then you can start drawing. That's all there is to it, or a mouse and a lot of dedication and willpower, because that's what I used to do. Oh yeah, okay. I can show you guys the basic bitch version of my Vroid model that's coming along. Wait, I just did like I just used like a template or like a base model, and then I changed everything so there's no texture, there's no customized texture or anything, but I did start making sure that the hair is quite accurate. Obviously you could tell there's no texture on the skin, so it looks very blank, but the hair is coming along. And then I need to edit the eyes too to be more accurate, just overall more accurate. But the outfit, there was one that was kind of close, so I'll just have to like change that a little bit, and then we'll be good. Yeah, so that's coming along. It doesn't look good enough for me to use it yet, but you know, if I had to, I guess I could technically already use it with like this. But yeah, it's God. This part took me so long to do. Wait, let me show you. This thing. Obviously, it's not perfect yet. There's still like I would like to add, for example, another like that goes like here. Wait, why am I not? Oh, this. Okay, I would like to add like something like this, and then eventually I would like to add like a scrunchie here as well to be more accurate. But bro, this thing took me far longer than I would like to admit. Gio Jumpy, is that you? Hello, Gio. Welcome in. Although I'm just about to end stream because it started thundering real loud and real close, so my electricity might go out. But hi, Gio. Welcome in. I am a Gogh avatar right now. There's a minuscule tracking going on, so now you can see me yap in live. Yeah, and I can move my head around, so you can see that at least. But otherwise, I was giving like a sneak peek of like the Vroy Studio, the model that I'm kind of working on whenever I get the chance to, which means not too often. But it's like I need to still do the textures and stuff. But yeah, these are designs that I'm working on. I'm working on a design of a shop lady NPC for my what happened here? Anyways, I don't know why this is suddenly a little janky, but it's fine. She's a shop NPC for my game that I'm working on. Eventually, you know, one day maybe it'll be made. So I'm gonna start doing like more like work with me streams where I'll be wrestling with Godot as a beginner, and learning programming on the fly, because do I remember anything about my intro to C++ course from like nearly 10 years ago? No. So I basically might as well be baby, in terms of programming. Yeah, so that will be something that I'm gonna start adding to my streams, and then, by popular request, Heroes of Might and Magic as well in the future. But yeah, thank you so much for stopping. Wait, let me make you a mod. Add as moderator. Let me give you the wrench. There you go. When you finish it, let me know so I can play it. Thank you, Miss Gio. I don't know if that'll be within a few years, but I'll do my best. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'll do my best. I'll make it simple enough so that it's actually something I could do within like a year. I won't make it crazy. Yeah. Yeah, I won't make it crazy. I'll make it a very bite-sized game, so that way I could finish it. First, biggest priority to finish the game, and then make it playable. Make it playable, and it's finished, and then I could add to it if I wanted to. And then yeah, so that'll be the goal. I feel like programming is the thing that when you're out of practice, you just forget even faster than most. Yeah, like thankfully with programming, there is like the logic side of things that you don't forget. So like if you wanted to, you could pick it back up later to a degree. So for example, if you've learned object-based programming in the past, you would understand another object-based programming in terms of concept pretty quickly. Syntax though and stuff, you have to learn. So and then was I a good programmer back in the day? No, because it was basically intro 101 class, and that's as far as I went. I basically made a turtle make a very cute design, through recursion. I made some other very basic programs, and then that was it. Yeah, so I can't say I was a good programmer, but at least some concepts I could grasp pretty quickly, I think. Yeah. Alright, but thank you for the fun time. So it was a pleasure to catch you on live after a while. Thank you so much for stopping by. And I will I'll try to fit in more streams. I think I'll stay away from scheduling for a little bit, just to make it feel less stressful. I don't know if it's adding stress, but just in case, I will make it so that it's a little less stressful and more easygoing, where I'm like, you know what, I feel like streaming, so I'll pop a stream for a little bit, just to see how it goes and see if it fits better, because I do get like, oh, I need to stream today because I said I'll stream, and as I said, I'm a very punctual person. So if I say I'm gonna do something, I usually stick to it, even if I'm dying, or at least I try to. And then, unless I'm actually dying, like yesterday, I won't cancel it. I'll be like, I'm feeling a little bad, but like it's not too bad, so I'll keep streaming or something. If it's not scheduled though, I could be like, oh, I'm feeling a little shit, I'll just rest for today. So I think that might have added to a little bit. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Yeah. We're a little, and then if I get better, then I'll bring back scheduling. But for now, I might be a little low key on that. I will put out schedules for collabs though. Like if I promised another person and like I have collab, then I'll set up a weight room. Yeah, ahead of time, and then you'll know. So for collabs and the like, I will let you all know ahead of time. But if it's just me streaming, I will probably see how a flexible schedule will be like for a bit. Alright, I'll see you all next time. A little early, but koyasumi. Bye bye.